Hello everyone, Chris here. In today's video I'm going to rank every single golden gun based on how beautiful it looks. Let's get started. And I'd want to start our journey with tanks, and we will go for them one by one. We start off with D.Va, and I personally think that default D.Va golden gun skins are god-awful, as pink is not really a good color for gold to pair it up with, but when you look at a golden gun plus a legendary skin such as White Cat or Black Cat, or you go for a skin called Shin Ryong, holy moly, golden gun is gonna stand out and be so nice. I really like the pistol. I really like how pink stands out a little bit here. You will not be able to see it as much because she's obviously holding the handle, but look at the pistol when you go for a default skin. Holy moly, this is actually so nice, and it turns from a very average mediocre pistol onto a masterpiece. Overall, I would place D.Va in a nice category. Next character on the list is going to be Doomfist, and I have a very biased opinion because Doomfist kinda already has gold when it comes to Overwatch 1 skin, and it looks pretty nice even without the golden part unlocked. If you look at Overwatch 2 skin, they kinda reworked it a little bit and it looks okay. It feels like it does not add anything to the list. When you look at it from that side, I don't particularly like it. There is not a single black detail that really complements gold on his gun, and it is just not looking great. Even if I play with a purple skin, with the general, it is just not my cup of tea, honestly. But if you go for a nice skin such as Formal or Gladiator, if you have them, Doomfist with a golden gun is going to be a great choice. I would place Doom in a B+ category. I feel like it's a little bit garbage, and Overwatch development team could have done a way better job with him. Junkrat golden gun feels very mediocre, and even though I like the concept of a gun, an axe, and then a knife, they all look very mediocre in my personal opinion. And even if you swap skins and look at it from the perspective, does that look like a legendary skin with a golden thing on it? Does that look like a legendary skin with a golden thing on it? It looks like absolute so I place Junkrat in the my eyes are burning category. Orisa has very mediocre options when it comes to classic skins with a golden gun. It just does not look nice, and what the hell is that? Does that look like a golden spear to you? They added a few regions here and there, but in reality you need a certain skin to make it really pop off. I have a legendary skin called Forest Spirit, and I absolutely love those small dudes that are hanging around on the gun and they are wobbling around. It is just so nice. But when you go for a golden gun on this one, it looks very mediocre as well. I feel like they are not blending well with green. But when you go for a skin called Griffon, oh my god, this looks like an absolute S tier skin. It looks like you are driving a very premium car like Porsche or BMW, like a high-end one. Holy moly, and the gun looks very nice. Although, how does that look like a golden spear to you? Blizzard, come on, man. Orisa goes in an A+ beautiful category, although only with a certain skin. Ramattra golden gun looks straight up very classy, and I absolutely love it. This was one of the first golden guns that I have gotten on the tank, and I absolutely do not regret it. The fact that you have a golden scepter and then you change the form and you have very nice golden knuckles that really complement you and your playstyle, super duper nice. I would love it to have a punching effect with the gold when you were going for a range punch, and then instead of purple it could have been golden, but in reality, yeah, this looks very nice out of the package. And even if you have a default skin, Ramattra is just looking so much better than he was before. Like, look at that and then compare it with this. Ooh, I would place him in a godlike tier. It was actually very surprising to me, but Reinhardt golden hammer slaps very hard, especially the Overwatch 2 edition, when they were able to blend in like dark black or like, light black, sort of grayish color, and then like this shiny gold. It looks very nice and adds a nice touch to the character. This looks like an absolute garbage in terms of the hammer, and the Golden Gun turns it into an absolute masterpiece. And then I have a Demon Lord skin to showcase, and it looks amazing as well. This is actually so nice. Unfortunately, Reinhardt is such a trash character in the current meta. But yeah, if I were to main this character or he would be in the meta, I would definitely buy the Golden Gun for Reinhardt. And I would place him in the beautiful category. I feel like Reinhardt hammer is a lot more beautiful than Orisa. Roadhog is just straight up terrible. First of all, if you go for classical skin, this is a complete abomination. They are just slapping gold everywhere and it looks very, very clunky. I don't particularly like the classic version, and then the golden one is just horrible. It burns my eyes and I am absolutely not a fan. I have a Toag legendary skin and it looks completely horrible. I don't know what they did, but they certainly did nothing in order to improve it. I like the detail with this little thingy hanging around, but in reality it's just horrible. Although, when you click for the hook, it looks 10 out of 10. Holy moly. This is a very nice combination between like environmental things, like claw or teeth, and then this thingy, and then pure shiny gold. It looks super duper nice. I'm not a fan of the gun, so I'm going to place Roadhog in my eyes are burning category. Sigma is going to be a little tricky. He is very nice, especially if you pair Golden Gun with a legendary skin and it turns your balls into this kind of thing, and it's very, very nice looking. But in reality, it changes almost nothing, and yeah, you have two spheres floating around and they are golden, but what about you make your hand golden, your fingers golden? It's not that difficult, it feels like. Even your glove can have some golden thingies all around it. Overall, I feel like Blizzard did not work hard enough for Sigma to be at the top, so he's going to be in a nice tier. It was actually very surprising for me, but Winston slaps very hard. I have two of my favorite skins in the game for Winston, Ocean King and Safari, and with both of them, holy moly, gun looks absolutely amazing. You have this crocodile kind of thingy, and it is just so nice. You have like lightning here, and the tubes are nice and complementing each other very well. Then you have Safari, and it looks awesome as well. There is a combination between like normal items and then this golden. Wow, this is actually so nice. I've never tried it with an Overwatch 2 skin. It looks actually very clean. It is very nice. I like how big the gun is, and they are not messing up with the dark parts blending in just like they did in Roadhog. And I'm gonna place Winston in the beautiful category. I feel like Winston is a little bit better than Reinhardt, but a little worse than Orisa, or vice versa. A little bit worse than Reinhardt, but better than Orisa. Wrecking Ball Golden Gun is very mediocre. There is just nothing much to say about it. It does not change anything, it feels like, and you don't even see this part for the most part, only when you are reloading or something. And then if you go for legendary skins such as Lucio Ball, I am not a big fan of it. It feels like it's just too light to make it work, and they need to make these parts darker, and then the blue thing is just not quite my type, and this thing just ruins everything. I don't know. Wrecking Ball goes in the garbage tier. It's worse than Doomfist for sure, but better than Roadhog. Zarya, hands down, is one of my favorite Golden Gun carrier. Oh my god, I have a Barbarian legendary skin for her, and Golden Gun, even though like just her gun looks exceptionally classy. Like, you look at this and you understand developers of the game have put effort in order to make it work. Like, look at the details, and then the orb floating here if you get additional charge. But holy moly, golden version, it is absolutely abnormally beautiful. It is godlike, it is insane, but this is not it. Like, go for the Overwatch 2 version and it looks so freaking clean. Again, the combination of dark and then gold, and then it says Avenger in Russian here. Yeah, it's nice that they still were able to play around it and make this thing work. Wow. wow, even the Overwatch 1 version slaps very hard. Holy moly, this is actually so nice. Zarya absolutely goes in an absolute S tier spot. I don't even know if there is a character with better golden gun than Zarya in this game. We'll actually figure it out as we go. I feel like Ashe is very counterintuitive, as I have a purple skin that already has gold in it, and I don't really feel the need to really buy additional one for 3000. It looks like absolute garbage, to be honest, but when you look at Golden Bob, holy moly. One thing that I need to mention is that you see Bob like 3, 4, 5 times a game, and most of the time he's slept or killed at the start with like Xenorb, or people are just 5 stacking onto him, and there is nothing you can do. Your dynamite is just, I don't know, they did nothing to it, honestly. And the coach gun, it is just garbage, to be honest. And if you go for an Overwatch 1 or Overwatch 2, it does not look nice at all. Again, there is not enough combo between like dark and gold, and it is not it. I'm going to place Ashe in the B+ garbage category, above Doomfist and above Wrecking Ball, but I feel like Sigma is way better than Ashe in that regard. Bastion Golden Gun feels very mediocre, and it feels like if they wanted to make a golden gun for Bastion, they needed to make his whole arm golden, or just the whole golden character, because this looks very very odd, and it feels like the gun just does not belong on a body like this. When you're going for the turret form, again, it is just garbage. I feel like it's not the tier that my eyes are burning and you still can see it, and it's better than Doomfist and even better than Ashe, but still not as good as we would want it to be. In terms of Cassidy Golden Gun, it feels like they just slapped gold all over it without even thinking about it. There is not a single very nice dark detail that can have a nice contrast between gold and dark, and you are just left alone with this piece of golden garbage that looks very cheap. It looks like you bought it in China and then shipped it over to Overwatch, and then the dude is like, yo, I have a golden revolver that costs like 25 bucks on AliExpress, and even though you go for, even if you go for an Overwatch skin, oh, that wow, wait a second, that actually looks nice, to be honest. My bad, wait a second. Overwatch 1 skin. How did they even think that this is going to be a nice skin? Honestly, this is just so bad. The Overwatch 2 is kind of nice. I like it. Like, if you were going for Overwatch 2 Cassidy skin, this is going to be A+, but Cassidy is going to be in a beautiful tier. It feels like it's like low beautiful tier if you're going for Overwatch 2 but if you go for a legendary one, Jesus Christ. It's very interesting how Golden Gun looks on Echo, and it paints half of your hand gold, and for a character, or for, excuse me, a skin like Slime Queen, this is going to be a perfect addition to your thing. I like that. Wow, it looks very nice, and I heard that there is a skin called Good and Evil, it feels like. It's in the Overwatch League shop, and Golden Gun looks very nice on it. If you look at Overwatch 1, it feels very clunky. It feels like you you just took someone's arms and like flopped it around to Echo and tried to make it work, but in reality it's just not. And when you go for, I think, like carbon fiber, it looks nice, but really stands out and does not feel like a part of Echo, to be honest. I would place it in a nice tier. It's a lot better than Bastion, Ashe, Doomfist, and Wrecking Ball, but still worse than Sigma. Genji Golden Skin is absolutely beautiful. Character is completely horrible in the current meta, but I still bought the Golden Gun. This is how much I absolutely love how it looks. Never mind. Abort the mission. Okay, let's go for Contender's Away skin, and it looks super duper clean on this one. Holy moly, the blade looks incredible, and like, notice how bad the shurikens look, and then you turn them gold and they are like, holy moly. They go from like cheap AliExpress plastic one to like premium ones from the collector's kind of stash. And then the blade, you go for this blade, and it looks nice, but it is like it is just not it, man. And then you go for a golden blade. Oh my god. Yeah, this is for sure an absolute S tier godlike thing. I feel like it's better than Ramattra, but still worse than Zarya. Hanzo Golden Gun is pretty nice. I personally have it myself, and I bought it one of the first for the DPS category, although Hanzo is not currently in the meta, and it's really clunky to play him, but it looks very nice. It looks very nice with certain other skins. So for example, Lone Wolf looks absolutely amazing with environmental parts added to the gold, and it has like a very healthy balance between gold and then like a skull thing. And then let's look at the other skins. Young Hanzo looks kind of bad. Young Master maybe? Nah, not it as well. I don't particularly like this one. It's pretty mediocre when it comes to like skins, but when you go for just an Overwatch 2 skin, it looks very nice. Like you go for Overwatch 2 skin and you go for golden, it looks very clean. It looks just very good, very, very good. I like it. It's not like super, super duper nice, but yeah, you can absolutely make it work. Hanzo is going in a nice category above D.Va and Sigma and Echo. Junkrat. Golden gun for a Junkrat. If you are playing this character, you absolutely need to see the doctor. I don't know, I absolutely don't like the golden gun on this character. It feels like they messed up the balance between gold and dark, and it is just not it. Yeah, I absolutely love the concept of just a classic gun. It feels like it brings like a lore accurate kind of thing, and then you make it golden and just absolutely slap it everywhere. I'm not a massive fan of it. Junkrat goes in the garbage category, somewhere in between Ashe and Doomfist. Mei Golden Gun is surprisingly super well made. Like you look at this default skin for the Alchemist skin, and then you go for the golden one, and oh wow, it's like your dad's gun that he never used in his 90s, and then you decided to go for a professional dudes that are like reworking guns, and they hook you up with this one. Holy moly, this looks super duper nice in game. But when you go for an abomination skin called Sprinkles, it still looks very nice. I like the fact that they still saved some elements, so the gun is not all golden, and it is just really nice going for Overwatch 2 skin, and I still like it. Even though it's mainly gold and there are little to no dark parts. I absolutely love it. The fact that the blue thingy is there, yeah, it is absolutely amazing. I would place it in the beautiful tier above Orisa. I'm not honestly sure about the Pharah golden gun. It feels... No, never mind. It feels very nice. It feels absolutely amazing with an Overwatch 1 skin or Overwatch 2. Overwatch 1 is kind of very clunky. I don't know. The small indie studio did not have enough money to really get a nice person that can bring them graphics. But yeah, if you're going for just Overwatch 2 skin, it looks way better than other ones. We would place Pharah in the beautiful category above Orisa as well. And the same story goes for Reaper. Overwatch 1 thing, they just slapped gold all around it and it looks super duper not nice. But when you go for Overwatch 2 skin, there is a healthy balance between dark and gold, and it looks kinda nice. I have this Cursed Captain skin, and again, they just slapped gold and it does not feel balanced with wooden parts. I'm not a big fan, but if you're going for just Overwatch classic skin and you rock it with gold, this is very nice. I'm definitely going to place Reaper above Pharah. Sojourn golden gun is super duper nice. I absolutely love the details, the part. I don't like the Overwatch 2 skin, but when you go for a skin called Captain Chase or Troop Commander, or you go for an Overwatch League skin and you pair it up with golden, holy moly, this is going to be very nice. I personally absolutely love the combination between like the white skin, yeah, this one, and then you get the gold on this one. It's like gold here, and then you have like perfect balance between like white and gold, and it looks absolutely amazing. So I'm going to place Sojourn in the beautiful tier as well. Soldier golden gun is very nice. I absolutely love it. I have the skin called Proteus 76. And with a golden gun like this, wow, this is absolutely beautiful. I thought I don't have the perfect candidate for a very, very nice golden skin, except Zarya. Well, Soldier is a character that has a very, very clean and nice golden skin. Is it good for... Yeah, it's absolutely amazing for Overwatch 2. Is it absolutely amazing for Overwatch 1? Overwatch 1 is kind of garbage because they did not have the balance between like dark and gold again. Movement Rider? The skin is just garbage. Doesn't matter. Smoke maybe? Nah, the same thing with Overwatch 1, but when you like compare it or pair it up with a proper skin, it looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to place Soldier Golden Gun in an S tier category. It's a lot better than... It's even better than Genji skin, to be honest. Yeah, it's gonna be like that. Sombra. I absolutely love Golden Gun for Sombra, especially if you pair it up with Overwatch 2. I like the fact that you have... like it is just so goddamn beautiful. It is absolutely amazing. I don't like the fact that I have a like skin called Black Cat, and then you don't have this thing for it, while in Overwatch 2 skin you have this like very, very nice kind of graphics right there, and it looks absolutely amazing. The first time I saw this gold for Sombra, I'm like, why am I even buying things for Hanzo when I can have beauty like this? It is just amazing. Boop. I'm going to place Sombra in an S tier above Genji as well. Symmetra Golden Gun is pretty nice on certain skins, although not all of them are particularly great with her. You have an Overwatch 2 skin that looks pretty good. There is a healthy balance between dark and gold, and everything feels very symmetrical and balanced, just like you would expect from this character. Overwatch 1 perhaps? I don't like Overwatch 1. I don't know. It looks like 2007, like Portal 1 kind of vibe. But yeah, when you pair it up with a skin called... yeah, like a dragon skin, I would imagine this is gonna look absolutely amazing when it comes to Golden Gun. Symmetra for sure takes her spot in an A category above me. Torbjorn Golden Gun is very interesting. I have a legendary Magnus skin and it does not change anything. It is just like that, and yeah, I'm not a big fan. If you go for Overwatch 2, I kind of like it. It looks very clean. It actually looks very clean. This is literally A tier. Dark Iron as well. Maybe we'll go for Dark Iron. Yeah, I like it. This is absolutely amazing. This is a healthy balance between like dark and gold, and everything is balanced out. I like colors. I like the textures. It is very nice. We place Torbjorn in the A category, the top of the A category. I actually very like it. Moving on to Tracer, and Tracer is an absolute S tier when it comes to golden guns. I personally have it, and I have multiple skins to pair it up with, and it looks very nice on most of them. The Sprinter one is very nice looking, and then I have the Sporty one. It looks very nice on it as well, and then you pair it up with all of them, and they look amazing. This one looks amazing. This one looks okay. And then this one looks absolutely gorgeous. And then there was one skin that I was like, holy moly, this is the skin to actually live by. Yeah, this looks absolutely amazing. Tracer guns are very, very nice. Yeah, this is very clean. This is actually S tier for sure. By far my favorite Tracer skin. And if you would customize this one and you go for different play styles, you can go for things like this, you can go for red, and it will still look absolutely amazing. Tracer is for sure an absolute S tier skin. I would say it's below Sombra, but above Genji. For the last DPS, we have Widowmaker, and Overwatch 2 Golden Widowmaker gun looks absolutely beautiful. I love the concept. I love how when you're scoping in, you have this red kind of scope that really matches with gold vibe. It is just beautiful. I absolutely love it. I don't like the Overwatch 1 concept. It feels like they never paid any attention to the character whatsoever, but then it is just amazing. It looks very nice on most skins, and I would suspect that if you go for a very cool looking skin such as like Black Lily, it will look absolutely gorgeous with it, and then with skin like Talon, it will look absolutely amazing. Widowmaker is hands down an S tier skin. I would place it below Genji, but still a godlike kinda skin. Moving on to support category, and we have Ana, and I personally think that this golden gun brings this cool skin from very average looking gun to absolutely beautiful. I like the fact that you have mostly gold on it, although if they would like place a few dark details all around here and there, it would look so much better. It would look so much better, but the default one is just very mediocre. But when it comes to other skins, like look at the golden skin with the new Ana Mythic. Oh my god, this is actually so beautiful. This is going to be a very biased opinion, but I think Ana skin is way better than the Soldier, Tracer, Sombra, especially the Mythic one if you have bought the current Battle Pass. Baptiste Golden Gun looks very nice, and I recently bought it as well as I got the Spec Ops in this season while farming the white currency called credits, right? It looks super nice. Like it turns your gun from a very pale black colored one into an absolute magnificent kind of golden skin, and it is just amazing. Even with deluxe skin it looks nice, with Overwatch 2 it looks really nice, and then you have like other versions where it is just amazing. Is it S tier? I would say that it's the top of A tier, but when you go for a skin like Arctic Ops, oh my god, the perfect combination between like white and gold is just amazing. It is, what is that abomination called? Camouflage. Alright, we're going to place Baptiste at the top of A tier below Torbjorn. Golden gun for Brig is kinda nice, and I bought it as well. I feel like it's going to look especially nice with skins like Vampire Hunter when you have this combination between dark and golden wood, and then you have a green lantern inside of your mace, and it looks absolutely amazing. This looks kinda clunky, but I like it. This looks okay, and then this looks very nice, to be honest. And then the shield is just wow. The shield is just absolutely amazing. I like it. And then even the shield looks very clunky on this one. Holy moly, this might be one of my favorite skins so far with the golden one. Brig definitely takes an S tier spot. I would say that Soldier is still better, but yeah, I would place it like this. Ana is going to be right here. Illari Golden Gun is very interesting. I feel like it adds some sort of depth to the gun itself, but they overtuned gold. They needed to add some dark details like right here. I feel like if this would have been dark, and it would have been such a nice skin. But overall, very mediocre. I would say it's a nice one, but nothing special. Kiriko Golden Gun is absolutely amazing. I love it. The kunai looks very nice. The Suzu looks amazing. And then the best part, the paper, or I don't even know how is it called. The healing thing is, they are just so gorgeous, especially if you pair it up with a rogue skin. I would say that if you go for this one, it will look also really nice. I like the fact that it turns from red to gold instead of making it all gold. That it is just so nice. I love it. Kiriko takes the beautiful category so far. Lifeweaver. I'm not a big fan of his gold. It looks okay, but in reality, like you have a seed, golden seed for your ultimate that you never even look at. And what the hell is that? I mean, it's okay, but in reality, it looks, yeah. The flower is way better golden than it was with like all pink, but in reality we need to see what other skins will look like with gold. But in reality it's just a very nice kind of A tier category. I'm not a big fan of Lucio Golden Gun. I feel like in Overwatch 1 they just slapped it all over him and it looks very clunky. It looks like AliExpress version. Overwatch 2 did a little bit better job when it comes to handling Golden Gun, but still, yeah, I feel like it lacks beauty, and yeah, it could have been so much better. And then I have a bitrate skin, and it is just not great. Maybe with some of them you'll be able to find a nice combination between like a Golden Gun and then a nice legendary skin to really make it work. But overall, I don't feel like this is a good option for you to spend your cash on. Lucio is going in the garbage tier. Mercy Golden Gun is very, very nice. Like, you look at this and then you have a pistol and it looks very, very clean. I have a Dragoon skin and this looks very nice. I like that they kept the texture and then the pistol looks pretty clean, to be honest, although they slapped gold all over it again for some unnecessary reason. I have Dr. Ziegler one, and Mace looks absolutely amazing, and the pistol is garbage, but you rarely even play it, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I absolutely like the Mace that you will be able to see for the majority of your Mercy gameplay. I feel like it's pretty nice. We'll place Mercy in a nice category, the top of it. And then we have Moira and Zenyatta, and Moira Golden Gun is just golden nails. Bam, 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 bam. I don't know. There is nothing to say. Why? My eyes are burning not from the sight of the skin, but from how Blizzard did not do anything in order to make this appealing and something. It is just horrendous. It's absolute garbage, to be honest. And then going for the last category for today, we have Zenyatta, and Zenyatta balls turn golden. And do I like it? Yes, there is a nice contrast between like a skin called Carbon Fiber, which costs 250, it feels like, and then you can cheap it out and buy it for 250, and then you go for golden balls and you have a nice combination between like dark and gold. As well as like on Royal Astronomer, the Battle Pass skin, it looks okay. It's you can still make it work, but in reality it's just a nice skin. So this is going to be it for today's tier list. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hopefully it was somewhat helpful and you will decide what golden gun you should buy for your next favorite character. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one. Take care.